Always ensure the part fits your machine first before installing. Before discussing how to diagnose and fix this machine, if you're a laundromat owner, then you should know that for only $100 per month, a new company called RevelLaundry.com can provide your laundromat with software that acts as a full-time employee, handling most customer issues at your laundromat. If you notice water leaks around the door of your crossover 2.0 WHLFP817C2OPL washer, it could be because the door seal gasket is worn or damaged. Before replacing it, thoroughly clean the gasket and check for any objects that got stuck, which could cause a bad seal. If the leak persists, replace the door seal gasket. The part number is in the description below. If the washer door won't lock or unlock, the issue might be with the door lock assembly. First, ensure nothing is obstructing the door latch. If the door still won't latch, the lock assembly might need replacing. The part number is in the description below. Sometimes the washer might not drain completely or at all, which can be due to a blockage in the drain pump. First, inspect and clean out the pump filter. If there's still an issue, the pump may need to be replaced. The part number is in the description below. If your washer is not filling or taking too long to fill, the water inlet valve may be defective. First, check the water supply lines for kinks and the screens in the water inlet valve for debris. If the issue persists, consider replacing the valve. The part number is in the description below. If your washer drum is not spinning or agitating, the belt might have slipped or is worn out. Check if it's sitting correctly on the pulley, and if it's loose or worn, consider replacing it. The part number is in the description below. If your washer is making loud noises or the drum is not moving, the motor might be defective. First, visually inspect the motor for any noticeable damages. If the motor hums or buzzes but not spins, consider replacing it. The part number is in the description below. If your washer isn't starting or is running incorrect cycles, the issue could be with the control board. Reset the washer by unplugging it for about a minute and plug it back in. If the issue persists, consider replacing the control board. The part number is in the description below. If the washer drum is overfilling or underfilling, the pressure switch could be at fault. First, inspect the pressure hose for kinks or leaks. If the problem persists, consider replacing the pressure switch. The part number is in the description below. If your crossover 2.0 WHLFP817C2OPL washer doesn't complete its cycles, the timer could be defective. Try to manually advance the timer, and if this doesn't fix the issue, consider replacing the timer. The part number is in the description below. If your washer is vibrating excessively, the suspension spring's dampers might be worn or broken. Be sure to evenly distribute the laundry load and check if the washer is level. If the problem persists, consider replacing the suspension springs dampers. The part number is in the description below. If you hear loud noises during the spin cycle, the bearings might be worn out. This is a complex repair that involves disassembling most of the washer. Therefore, unless you have mechanical experience, consider getting professional help. The part number is in the description below. If your washer is overheating or not heating at all, the thermostat or the thermal fuse could be at fault. Test these components with a multimeter for continuity. If they are defective, consider replacing them. The part number is in the description below. If your crossover 2.0 WHLFP817C2OPL washer is overfilling or underfilling, the pressure sensor might be defective. Before replacing the sensor, check the pressure hose and the air dome for obstruction. If the issue persists, consider replacing the pressure sensor. The part number is in the description below. If your clothes aren't getting cleaned properly, the agitator paddles might be damaged. Inspect them for visible damage and ensure they're securely attached. If they're loose or damaged, consider replacing them. The part number is in the description below. If the tub isn't spinning or agitating, but you can hear the motor running, your drive coupling might be damaged. Visually inspect the coupling for wear or breakage. If it's defective, consider replacing it. The part number is in the description below. If the washer doesn't start or stops during a cycle, the lid switch might be broken. Test the switch with a multimeter for continuity. If it's defective, consider replacing the switch. The part number is in the description below.